Hello, my name is JJ Omojuwa. Today, I'm at the home of the US Ambassador to Nigeria, Beth, Leonard. Can I call you MBL?
You most certainly may. Many people do.
I like MBL. I like MBL.
Me too.
And thanks for hosting me.
No, welcome to my home. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. 2020 has been defined by the COVID-19 coronavirus. When you take a look at the year, what do you remember most about the pandemic?
2020. I'll look back and I'll honor first the lives of the more than 1.5 million individuals who have died, who lost their lives to this vicious pandemic. There have been hard lessons learned and positive highlights which emerged, and I won't forget those either. Families took time to reevaluate and create safety plans like never before. Technology once again proved to be the rocket ship launching the world out of a dark and isolated place. From development of vaccines in record time to connecting people through virtual meetings, artistic performances, and social gatherings, life continues evolving, and in some instances will never go back to normal. I know in our own embassy's public affairs section, our educational advisors are meeting with thousands more Nigerians than ever before, thanks to virtual platforms. Of course, we look forward to the day when we can once again welcome in-person meetings, but I'm convinced the efficiency and reach of virtual tools make them an invaluable asset, which we will continue to use in the future. Finally, I will reflect on the way the international community came together in times of crisis. I'll recall how my colleagues from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, USAID, and the U.S. Department of Defense's Walter Reed Army Institute of Research stood side by side with their Nigerian counterparts to strategize, to plan, and to effectively implement treatment of Nigerian citizens. In 2020, the U.S. provided more than $73 million in assistance for the COVID-19 response. This included the delivery of 200 ventilators pledged during a conversation between Presidents Buhari and Trump in April, construction of a 40-bed mobile treatment unit, epidemiological COVID detection surveys, technical assistance, and service plans. Over 60 members of U.S. Mission Nigeria worked side by side, providing technical assistance to the Federal Ministry of Health, the National Center for Disease Control, the Presidential Task Force, and the Nigerian military on a daily basis over the past 9 months. Reflecting on diplomacy during the pandemic, we partnered with Nigerians and delivered key technical assistance throughout the country on epidemiology and surveillance, case management, infection prevention and control, risk communication, and humanitarian operations.
December brings with it a season of celebration, but that also comes with some contemplation and reflection. When you take a look at the year, how do you assess the challenges and the accomplishments of the U.S. mission in Nigeria in 2020?
Well, first of all, 2020 is a special year because it marked 60 years of U.S. bilateral diplomatic relations with Nigeria. So much has been accomplished over the course of that time as democracy and a free and open business environment continued to grow. The United States partners with Nigeria on a wide range of issues, from rule of law to food security, security cooperation to commercial trade and economic investment. I was proud to arrive in Nigeria and begin my third ambassadorial posting about this time last year. Nigeria is a nation with infinite potential, a vibrant young population eager to engage, adapt, and analyze international approaches that might work best for this nation. Allow me to provide a bit more detail about the work accomplished. I wholeheartedly congratulated Nigeria for attaining a wild polio virus-free status in August and recognize that no country could have achieved this great feat without the support of its partners. This effort, buttressed by the Centers for Disease Control and USAID investments of approximately $220 million combined over the last 8 years, demonstrated the dynamism of state and local activities to strengthen surveillance, join in polio campaigns, create polio outbreak response plans, and encourage routine immunization. PEPFAR, the President's Emergency Program for AIDS Relief, enrolled its 1 millionth Nigerian patient this year. CDC, USAID, and Walter Reed Army Institute of Research have been engaged in a year-long surge activity that is now enrolling 6,000 new patients per week across the country. The National AIDS Indicator Survey armed us with the data we needed to target the disease more effectively. We're doing that with our partners at the Nigerian AIDS Control Agency, with state governors, health commissioners, and state AIDS control agencies, and the Ministry of Health. Together, we're identifying patients, providing them life-saving treatment, and suppressing their viral loads to untransmittable levels. We're within reach of an AIDS-free generation after 20 years of sustained commitment. Two-way trade between our great nations has expanded to a value of over $9 billion. The United States is proud to be one of the largest foreign investors in Nigeria, and through programs like Prosper Africa and the West African Trade Hub, we will continue to facilitate business that benefits both our countries. President Buhari recently signed the USNigeria Open Skies Agreement that will permit increased aviation links, generating new two-way trade and commercial opportunities. The United States is a steadfast supporter of Nigerian democracy. We remain committed to working together to advance democracy and respect for human rights and achieve greater peace and prosperity for both our nations. This past year, we encouraged all stakeholders, including INEC, political parties, and security services to make significant improvements to electoral processes. We congratulate INEC and the Nigerian people for the credible and largely peaceful Edo and Ondo state elections, where voters felt their votes counted. We support public monitoring groups such as YAGA to build public confidence in election results. Moving forward, the United States will continue to consider consequences, including visa restrictions, for individuals responsible for undermining the Nigerian democratic process or for organizing election-related violence. Finally, no country can advance the well-being of its people without peace and security. Our ongoing U.S. security cooperation programs with Nigeria include equipment sales, grants, education, and training programs. Countering Boko Haram and ISIS West Africa remain top priorities for both of our nations. Maritime security cooperation through joint exercise such as Open Gama Express demonstrates the strength of our partnership to end piracy and encourage economic activity in the Gulf of Guinea. There's no question that on a global scale, we were challenged in 2020, but here in Nigeria, I'm proud that our team rose to these challenges, made health and family a priority, and produced remarkable results.
Finally, 2020 will be coming to an end very, very soon. And should I say, thankfully, we'll be ringing in a new year, 2021. Would you like to share with Nigerians some of the things you're looking forward to next year?
Reasons to be optimistic about 2021 abound. First and foremost, the world has witnessed the development of a new vaccine at record speed. Once again, science and technology have demonstrated their value. The 60 years young US-Nigeria relationship has witnessed remarkable friendship, partnership, and accomplishment. I look forward to exciting new chapters in that story for 2021. As we begin the new year, I would emphasize that the United States will continue to work with Nigeria on a broad range of mutual priorities. The United States supports strong, accountable, and democratic institutions sustained by a deep commitment to the rule of law and human rights. Nigerian youth mobilized and brought international attention to police abuse and successfully called for police reforms. We will seek opportunities in 2021 to contribute technical assistance in the national and state-level efforts to follow through on NSAR's commitments. We seek to generate greater prosperity and stability for our two countries and to increase Nigeria's capacity to improve civilian security and counter insurgencies. To counter instability and criminality across Nigeria, we will continue to work to improve the capacity of the Nigerian police and judiciary sectors, calling for perpetrators of violence and human rights abuses to be brought to justice. We look forward to Nigeria hosting the US-Nigeria Binational Commission in 2021. The Commission remains a premier platform of engagement for our governments to expand cooperation and advance shared goals, particularly in the areas of trade and investment, development, good governance, and security cooperation. Finally, our two nations will continue to partner together to address the pressing health challenges of our time. COVID-19, HIV/AIDS, malaria, vaccines, and nutrition will remain at the forefront of our development agenda, and we will continue our investments, technical assistance, and training. There's so much to look forward to in 2021, and I hope the Nigerian people will share with us their priorities and initiatives on how we can continue to work together.